Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the CE Tool Den. On today's episode, we have Klein new 250th anniversary tools, USA made. So this is celebrating the 250th anniversary of our independence. Here's the packaging for all of them. These are all USA made tools. See right there? This is for the linesmen's. Wire strippers made in the USA. Diagonal cutters made in the USA, and the three-piece screwdriver made in the USA. American manufacturing, 250th edition color-coded dome stamps to designate screwdriver type, precision machine tips for exact fit, allow increased torque without slipping, cushion grip handle for greater torque and comfort. So there it is, guys. Look at that. It's awesome. Now, you guys may be cringing that I'm actually going to be using these tools. I will be using these tools sparingly, but I will be using these. But there's a reason for that. So these are the only tools that are 250th anniversary. You have your linesmen's, your wire strippers, your diagonal cutters, and the three-piece screwdriver set. So the screwdriver set comes with one slotted, one Phillips number 2, and a square number 2. The reason why I can use these is because I have a second set. I bought a second set, guys, so I don't have to worry about, oh, this is going to be in the packaging for its eternal resting time. I also bought this on, it's not part of the set, but it was a USA commemorative set that they had, I think, from like a year and a half ago, if I'm correct. This has a date code of 11/24, so 2024 these were made. But I want to include it in this set because it's a USA style packaging, and it's got the colors. So they had other colors too. So this is from that same era of these special edition ones. So it's very almost identical to the previous version. So this one has the 250th anniversary on it. This is really nice, guys. Really nice. It's the same wire stripper. A little bit of design changes. So look at the handles. It says Klein Tools on them, but this one says USA and then Klein Tools. On this one says USA again and Klein Tools. But it's the same style of stripper. They both strip 8 to 18 on solid and 10 to 20 on stranded. They're both, let's see. This one says, that's model K1109574. This is for the older one. This is for the 250th is KT1109550. But they're essentially the same thing. I think maybe the model numbers changed because of the kind of design. So this is the older design. This is the newer design. This one's got the USA stamping, as does this one. Made in the USA. Both of them have it on both sides. So we're going to test and review these and compare them to their counterparts. So this one we won't test. This is going to stay in the package. This one's not going to be opened. I already have a pair that I use. This is actually my most used flush cutter, is this one. I've been using this since I bought it, probably in 2024. So, like I said, I want to include this in this set because of the style of packaging, even though it's not part of the 250. So there's that. So we're going to check these out and test and review these items. So these are going to be permanently put away, and we'll show you guys later. And these will be put in my little Patriots box. Thanks to Clint, the Tool Collector 72, for giving me the idea, because he did the same thing. He put it in his Patriots box, the limited edition NFL from Cobalt. So that's where it's going. So here is the linesman's pliers. Look at that, guys. This is really nice. I don't know if that's like printed stamped or like a laser. I can't really tell from here. It feels flush. I know Steve just did a review test on the linesman's, but he said it was like a sticker, but I don't feel it. I feel like the letters are raised up a little bit. I don't know if, like I said, it's probably like a stamp mark. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. It's like it's stamped like some kind of stamping. This is the head right here, typical of the linesman's. And this is, by the way, this is a journeyman linesman. So this equivalent of this is this one. I have, hold on one second. All right, so this is the equivalent of those. So this is the one that has the crimper on it of this version, but I also have the one that's identical to this version. They're all journeymans. This is the journeyman's, has the J moniker, the J2000 series. This is the J2000, and this is also a J2000. It's going to have the better cutters. It's got a similar design in the handles. This is the dipped gripped one, and this is a D model. So this one, I've used this one for a lot. Look at all the scratches on that. This one's been used and abused, but I love this one too. This was also part of this version when this came out, and I've used this a lot. This one still looks pretty good on this part of it where the design is, but over here, this thing has just been a little bit tortured. But I love this. I love these this style, but I do prefer the comfort grips. So I'm lucky and happy that these are the comfort grips. So these have the Klein USA logo on the sides. So this is pretty much the equivalent right there. Same thing. This is just a blacked out version. Very well forged, guys. Look at that. Very well forged in the head. Really nice. This one's a little bit sticks up on this side, but this one's a little bit more finer, like pushed down. And on the other side, they're very similar. Yeah, they're very similar. Let's take a look at the one with the crimper. Yeah, that's pretty good. The finishing on this one's not as good on the USA version. Look at that. So I got the lines a little. They could have smoothed it out a little bit, but over here it's smooth. Like I said, it's just going to be like different types of whoever's making these in the manufacturer. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty similar. This USA version is a different one, but this one's actually a lot smoother and better made as far as like the grind marks. This one's got, like I said, more severe grind marks. But I like I said, I like these. I like all of these. Klein really makes a really good one. I might have to loosen these up a little bit. So I'm gonna have to put some oil in there to get these loose. But these are loose. Like this one's already loose. Look at that. Ready to go, guys. This one needs to be loosened up more. And this one I loosened up just enough. I could probably use this one to be looser. So this one's a little bit tighter, but over time and with the oil, I'll get this loose. Let's take a look at the diagonal cutters. This is also the Journeyman's. So this is the equivalent. This is the Journeyman's, the blue one. Very much identical to each other. So this one this is K10, this is K11. I don't know if that has to do with the design, but this does have the USA flag on the back of this, and this one does have the USA flag, 250 USA, established in 1776. They're both Journeyman's diagonal cutters, so they're gonna cut very well. Very well. This one also is loose. Look at that, ready to go. And then you have the screwdrivers. Look at the top. That's beautiful. So you have the red, the white, but it's represented by like a silver because this cap's already white, and the blue. Look how beautiful it is. It's shiny. It's like a shiny painted or embossed something in there. Let me see if you can see it better with the light. Yeah, that's better. You see how shiny it is? So that's like a silvery whitish. So that represents the colors of the flag. 250th anniversary, established in 1776. Look how nice that is. Grips are good. Let's compare them to the blackout edition. I don't have, other than these screwdrivers, I don't have a standard screwdriver from Klein. All I have is either the ball grips, the ratchetings, the 11 ones, all the multi-bit drivers, like insane amount of screwdrivers, but nothing like a standard screwdriver. This is all I have, actually, prior to this set. So I'm kind of glad to kind of expand the fixed bladed screwdrivers to add to the collection. But these feel good in the grip. They're very good, the Blackout Edition. And these feel much the same. Very much the same. So they definitely did a good job. They always make a good grip, guys. And look at the cap compared to the other one. So look at the difference. So that's like a full rounded cap, where this one looks to be a little bit smaller. No, it's about the same size, guys. All right. It's just the illusion of the black made it seem a little bigger. But I really like this. This is definitely a great style. Very nice. Very grippy. All right, so let's do a test with these and see how we go. All right. Let me get my safety glasses on. All right, first of all, we're going to take turns. So we're going to start with cutting with the linesmans. Here we go. This is a 12-2 cable, Romex, and cuts pretty easy. Let's try it with the... There we go, dropping things again, like I always do. Let's cut it with these. Let's just see what this one. This is the one with the crimper. Extremely easy. Now let's cut it with the equivalent of it. Very easy. And then this version of the USA. Cuts good too. They all cut very good. All right, let's try cutting with this. We did the Battle of the Diagonals. These really did very well under this one. And I gotta say, Klein makes some of the best diagonal cutters in the world. I even say they cut, I mean, you can see the video, they cut better than the Knipex, but I gotta see, well, not the Twin Force, but I'm talking about standards. Cuts good. Let's put this one to the test. Let's see the feel. Let's feel these bad boys. Cuts very good. Let's cut one more time with this. Yeah, there's no discernible difference between the two. So it's really good. Let's cut with this now, the wire strippers. You know, these will cut good. These have a shear style. Very easy. Now let's cut with the previous USA Collector's Edition. Also very easy. Can't say anything bad about them. Very good. These are perfect. So we're gonna strip with these and see how that works. Let me set this wire up. All right, guys. This is 12-2 wire. We just got to put it in the 12-2 slot. I like these handles, by the way, because they're that ergonomic style that they're very famous for. I know Ideal does the same thing, and Southwire has strippers like... A lot of companies have strippers like this. So let's try it out. Wow, that's pretty easy. That's very easy. Look at that. Simple. Simple cut. Simple wire stripping. So you're getting the best of both worlds. Let's cut with these again on the wires. Perfect. Couldn't ask for better. Couldn't ask for better. These things strip like a dream. Very good. Still not going to take the place of my Slim Forge though, because Slim Forge are still my favorite strippers of all time. But still very good. Let's cut a nail with the diagonal cutters. Let's see how that feels. We're definitely gonna. This is definitely gonna be like a two. Oh, wait a minute! Not even a two-handed operation. Look at this. I felt it. I was like, oh man, that feels good. All right. Cut the nail. Put the nail on the head. Look at this. Now we're gonna cut with the linesmans and see how this cuts. One-handed. One-handed, guys. Beautiful. All right. So now we're going to cut a 632 screw that I have here. This one I'm probably going to say this is going to be a two-handed operation. We'll find out. So there it is. Maybe not. Absolutely easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, guys. Let's do that for the linesmen now. There's the linesmen. Let's get myself set up. Like butter. Absolutely like butter. Wow. I'm seriously impressed with this, guys. Seriously impressed. Let's see if we can cut. Well, I kind of messed up the tips with cutting. So let's see if we can cut and see if we can make a better cut with the wire strippers over here. Let's thread this sucker in. That's what we got to do. There it is. There it is, right on the other side. Let's put it one-handed operation, and I can reuse. Look at that, guys. I can reuse the screw now all over again. Beautiful. All right, now let's try out the screwdrivers. We'll do the Phillips head. We're not gonna do a non-pre-drilled hole type of screws. We only do that when we want a torture test. We don't want to torture test these because these are just oh, that hole is too big. Let's try, that's what she said. Let's find something. Oh, we'll try this hole over here. Let's see how this feels. Look at that. Nice and easy. It's got a good grip on the screw. Typical Klein screw. Look at that. I'm going to back it out. I don't need to put it in all the way. Let's try the slotted. Let's try the slotted screw. Let's see how that works out over here. Oops. Put it in this one. I think this one's, because this screw's a little bit thicker. So let's try that out. All right, there it is. Oops, slipped right out of there. Look at that, guys. I mean, it works. It's a slotted screwdriver. Doesn't need any more. Pretty good. Pretty good, I gotta say. Fantastic. This anniversary edition is gonna be put to work. A lot of you guys know what you know. Let's try out the square. We'll put it on a receptacle. All right, here's a receptacle. Got to be gently because I don't want to throw this out. But square 2 fits pretty darn good. Now let's take it out. Look at that. It's got good purchase in there. And that screw right there would be a square 1. But over here, we got the square 2 Robertsons for our Canadian friends. Look at that. Yeah, I'm very happy with this, guys. I'm very happy. This is an amazing little edition set and limited edition 250th anniversary. Klein's knocking it out of the ballpark with this. I love it. So get to your store because these are limited edition, guys. They're not going to sell, and I'm going to guarantee you in about well, a little bit over 10 years, this stuff is going to be worth a nice chunk of change. Check this out, you know. I mean, if you use it, make sure you buy a second set if you can. Otherwise, don't use this set. Just buy it as a collector's edition because this is going to be worth something, guys. This is definitely a must-grab set. I'm gonna enjoy this set. I'm glad I got 2 sets. So one to stay in the package, and then the other to enjoy here as full-time use. So we'll show you guys the final home. All right, guys, this is where this set is going to live. So we have the screwdrivers. We're going to have to put this in the deep drawer, because the screwdrivers have a thicker handle. And then maybe the linesman's pliers, because that's a big sucker. Well, let's do this. We're gonna have to put this diagonally, because I don't know if this is gonna fit. Nope, it's not gonna fit in there either. Yeah, this thing's big. Oh, that I mean, the linesman's pliers fit perfectly up there. All right, that works. We'll put those screwdrivers in here, and then maybe the diagonal cutters like this, so, and then the wire strippers can go in this drawer. Look at that, guys. So we have the linesman's diagonals, perfect. Wire strippers there, and screwdrivers here, and then I'll put whatever other little knickknacks I can. But at least this has a home. Red, white, and blue. Patriots. Cobalt NFL football there. And then we'll put the Mega Pro NHL Bruins right on top of that. And that'll be the home for that. And then this is the home for the 250th non-open set. And then that extra set of flush trim cutters. So that's where they're going to live, on that peg hook thing. And then check this out, guys. This is going to be kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I have let's put this back. So we have the American box here, the official American box, and we'll take a look. There we go. Stars and stripes, people. Look at that. It's going to live right there in that home. But just to get a little bit better of a view, I have strip lights on the top, and I have strip lights here, and then this is the one that comes with the box. So it's going to be enhanced visually. Check that out, guys. I got it set for red on top, white in the middle, and blue at the bottom. So we got the red, white, and blue to commemorate the 250th anniversary edition of the Klein. Look at those Klein Tools. They're commemorating the of our Independence Day. We got the Cobalt Patriots box with the 250th anniversary tools. I do have my snap-on ratchets in there. I have the screwdrivers on order for the 250th anniversary for snap-on. So that is going to happen. And then on top of that, to celebrate, is I have the Grunt Style t-shirt. This is the Grunt Style t-shirt, guys. 250th anniversary, Grunt Style. They're also celebrating, commemorating. So we're going all Americana here, because America. We love America. We love this country. In spite of a lot of things that have happened, this is still a great nation. I still believe that we're the best nation in the world. And Klein's doing it right. I love what they've done. Thank you, Klein, for coming out with a set like this. Appreciate it. And we look forward to more Klein releases, more Klein Tools. And just I'm extremely excited of what the future of Klein Tools is coming to. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. Have yourselves a good day and a good night. Hype the videos if you can. And as always, the CE Tool Den is out.